Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to do a number of Bret Hart customs. I'm actually embarrassed as a Canadian that I haven't done a Bret Hart video yet. It's been long overdue. Let's go ahead and get started. First off, I got two Ultimates here. I got the Target exclusive Legends Ultimate Bret Hart, as well as the Walmart exclusive Monday Night Wars Ultimate Bret Hart. And I want to combine these figures to make kind of a WrestleMania 13 Ultimate Bret Hart. I'm going to kind of, this isn't my formula. I actually got this from the Attitude Lens. If you're not following him on Instagram, please do. Definitely one of my favorite wrestling figure photographers on Instagram. I'll include his handle in the video description. But essentially, basically just the bottom half, the black tights of this Ultimate with the pink singlet from this figure. We're going to crack both these Ultimates and combine them. And then with whatever's left over, I'm going to see what else we can make. As far as other parts here, I have these elbow pads, with the white trim, which I wish Mattel had these on more figures. These came from an Elite WrestleMania 38 Bret Hart. I also have this guy. This is the Elite 2-pack Bret Hart versus Bill Goldberg, I should say. I would really like to use the tights from this figure to do an Ultimate WCW version because I love the newer Hitman logo on the back. But unfortunately, this salmon color that they kind of went with, I don't think it's going to match with the pink trim on the singlet. But at a minimum, we'll probably use the glasses there, the kind of round glasses that he used later in WCW and a little bit kind of in the Attitude area when he was still in WWE. I've also got an Elite Survivor Series 4 Bret Hart with the what I refer to as the Gene Simmons face. This figure is stock, other than I did buy a foil sticker to go on the glasses. Get that guy there. And then finally I have, this is the Ultimate Greatest Hits Series 1 Bret Hart, kind of his new gen look. If you can see under his entrance gear, that's when he kind of had the bird shit, what they refer to as the bird shit tights. I'm probably just going to leave this figure as is, but I'm going to see how he looks with the pink jacket. And also this figure came with a couple of extra heads that I'm going to try. I really like this head here. This is the same head that's on that Elite over there. But yeah, unfortunately for Bret Hart, Mattel just cannot get the head scan right. I don't mind this kind of snarling one, especially when you put the glasses on them, but the other two are kind of terrible. So we'll kind of see how they look. We'll play around with that. And this one here, these ones are good. This is kind of a stoic look, and then this is the Elite 94 head, which it's not great, but honestly, it's probably one of the best Bret Hart heads that we have. So we don't have a lot of options yet. So to get started, I'm going to open up these boxes, get these Ultimates out, and let them have a little bit of a soak in some hot water. So I'll get that all set up and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. I got these out of the box, and they are both good looking figures. This figure here with this jacket looks so good that I can look past the faces on it. This is a pretty good looking figure here too. This jacket it looks like it's the same mold and everything that they used on the Series 1 Ultimate, and just different color. Yeah, it's exactly the same. So it should be pretty interchangeable. And the other thing I wanted to point out is it's got the newer open hands. I'm not sure if you can tell, but the fingers are a little shorter and a little fatter than the old ones that were like kind of long and skinny. And these hands just, they look much more realistic, and they're absolutely required for the Bret the Hitman Hart pose. All right, let's get a better look at the tights here. So we got Hitman on the side, the Hitman logo, well as Hitman logo on the upper torso. This guy here also has the Hitman logo a little bit smaller on the upper torso with the stars on the side, and Hitman on the back. So let's go ahead and we'll throw the first guy in the hot water. We'll let this soak. With the ultimates, I usually let them soak for a good 2 minutes or so. If you want more details on how to crack ultimates, take a look at some of my other videos. I will link those at the end here. But we'll let that soak, and then we'll get out our trusty wood carving knife. We'll crack that guy open. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, that's been long enough. Let him out of there. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but basically what you do with these ultimates is you just turn them a little bit here, turn that guy upside down, and we're just going to take a knife, and I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. We're just going to try to push it into that seam just very slowly and gently, and eventually that lower abdomen piece will split off. I used to use, I've said this in my other videos, I used to use like an X-Acto knife, but I found from watching ManiaFig videos, who is a great customizer, you should check him out as well. These wood carving knives that you get on Amazon are ideal for this. Sorry, I'm gonna move the water here. Hopefully you guys get a good enough view. It's tricky to do this over the camera. One second. There, hopefully that is a little easier for you guys to see. See if it'll focus. And because the other one will be easier to see. This one's hard because it's really hard to see because it's black. So just a little bit on that side, and just take your time. Go slow. We're not cutting. We're really just trying to kind of pry, get in that crack, and pry it apart. We're not cutting it apart, if that makes sense. Same thing when you're cracking elites. You're prying, you're not cutting. There, I've kind of got that. See, I've got that open there on that side. That side's not as far, but it's a little bit open. And at this point, I can probably just take a screwdriver. And there we go. So that one came apart nicely. You want to go extra slow on these painted ones too, because actually this black, this is a black torso that's been painted skin tone. I was going to say you want to be careful that you don't chip the paint here, but that's not going to happen on the bottom piece because it is black. All right, we're gonna leave the camera down here. We got some fresh hot water for this guy. You guys probably don't need to freshen your hot water as often as I do. I just, this is just mostly when I'm doing videos and I'm stopping and pausing and whatnot and doing stuff off camera, the water tends to get cold. So I do replace it often. We'll give this guy 2 minutes or so, and we'll open him up as well. All right, that's probably been long enough. Before we open him up though, I will point out that these this is an updated torso, but it's not like the Seth Rollins Rock torso, so it does fit the regular Elite legs. I just thought I would point that out. All right, so same thing. We'll just give this guy a turn. I always like to put on a nice heavy glove just in case, but I'm just always really careful with this knife and always just making sure I'm pushing it away from myself so that if it does slip, it's not going into any flesh. So I realize you can't see that. Focus. So just into that crack, away from the figure, away from yourself. Oh, we're losing legs. That's okay, they're easy enough to put back on. Actually, I'm just gonna get these right out of the way. This is gonna be, both these figures have the drop down hips, which make sharpshooter poses for photography just so much easier. Actually, it's pretty much required if you want it to look good in a picture. All right, so I'm through on this side as well. This side is much better though. There we go. This is a part as well. All right, we'll get this stuff out of the way. We'll reset the camera and we'll see how the different combinations are gonna look. All right, now, so here is my WrestleMania 13. And then here is basically the reverse of that, which I think this is gonna be my WCW Bret Hart. So to throw the arms on, and these are the elbow pads from that WrestleMania 38 Bret Hart. Which just, I don't know, it's little touches like this, like just that white trim that just really bring these up a notch. Elbow's a little stiff. All right, so what head are we gonna go with? So this is the head that came on the figure in the box, which isn't not terrible. I like it. The Elite 94 looks pretty good, but I don't know, in my mind, this is a much younger Bret Hart. So I'm not even gonna try. This face is similar. I'm not gonna try it. Maybe this one from the Greatest Hits Series 1 Ultimate, which, yeah, I do really like that head on here. Which glasses? So these are the Ultimate glasses. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. Here, we'll give him the belt. we go. So I really, really, really do like that look. So for WCW Bret, maybe I will use this head here. Unfortunately, I don't have another set of these WrestleMania 38 elbow pads, so we'll have to go with the regular arms. And I don't have these torsos glued together yet, just so I can still pose them around in the video for you guys without worrying about getting glue all over these and ruining the paint. And then I'm going to take these round glasses off the Elite 2-pack Bret, which he, to me, is kind of his WCW look. And yeah, that is pretty fantastic. All right, now I want to look at these guys, see how they look with the jackets on as well. And I do have another Monday Night Wars Ultimate. So I have 2 sets of jackets that I can do. So. All right, so here he is in the jacket with the WCW United States Champion, and I am very happy with how this figure looks. All right, and here's our WrestleMania 13. I gave him the WWF Heavyweight, the Winged Eagle belt, and a Raw mic, and yeah, he looks fantastic. All right, so here we have, I took the Series 1 Ultimate. I'm going to move these guys around. The Series 1 Ultimate, and I put the pink jacket on him, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like how it hides the bird poop tights, which was not his best look. I took that jacket and I threw that on my other Monday Night Wars figure, and the glasses from the Legends Ultimate, another look. And then the Elite 2-pack, I put the bigger glasses on him that came from the SummerSlam Elite with the foil on them. And then this soft goods jacket actually came off of a Toy Biz Power Slam Roddy Piper, which is how I used to display them. So there's that look. And then finally I love the tights for this figure, but it might have been the ugliest face they've ever done. The Gene Simmons head. I went ahead and just threw from the Target Ultimate, the Elite 94 head scan, which honestly, like any head we have here is an improvement over the one that came on this figure. All right, we're running out of room here. All right, that does it for this video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you got any questions, put them in the comments. I'll try my best to answer as I struggle to fit all these Bret Harts in the shot. Sorry this video went on a little long. For those of you that stayed to the end, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all my subscribers, and we'll see you in the next video.